On Sunday evening, Judge Tanya Chutkan, who is of course overseeing the January 6th trials of Donald Trump, they haven't started yet, they will start next year, but on Sunday she reinstated the gag order against Donald Trump that she had previously, about a week before, temporarily lifted as Donald Trump appeals the gag order. And within 1 hour, so less than 60 minutes after Donald Trump had the gag order reimposed upon him, he once again appeared to violate it. And he did so by attacking a potential witness against him. That witness happens to be his former Attorney General, William Barr. Now, Bill Barr, a couple days prior to the gag order being reinstated, had said during an interview that Donald Trump has a very limited vocabulary. And then he kind of explained that, like, hey, this is kind of how you know the guy's lying sometimes when he says things like this. But that didn't sit well with Donald Trump. But rather than responding to it, after it happened, he waited until the gag order was put back on him to say that Bill Barr is, quote, dumb, weak, slow-moving, lethargic, gutless, and lazy. A rhino who couldn't do the job. And again, it is expected that Bill Barr will, in fact, be a witness against Donald Trump in the January 6th trial. And here he is, after getting the gag order reimposed on him, attacking a potential witness. Now, we have seen Judge Arthur Engoron twice now impose sanctions against Donald Trump for violating that gag order, and that is a separate one, of course. He fined him $5,000 the first time, $10,000 the second time. God only knows what he's going to charge him the third time. And Chutkan, of course, has not yet had the opportunity to punish Donald Trump for violating the gag order. And her gag order is actually a little more broad and all-encompassing compared to Engoron's gag order. Engoron's just says, you can't attack my staff. Chutkan's says, you can't attack my staff. You can't go after, any of our families. Oh, and you got to make sure you don't say a thing at all about any of the potential witnesses against you. So, Donald Trump immediately, again, less than 60 minutes after it's reimposed, says something about one of the potential witnesses against him. So the big question now is, what is Judge Chutkan going to do? She has to do something. Like, it is actually required of her to do something now. Now, as of this recording, the prosecution has not yet requested that she do something, but I do imagine that motion is coming. By the time you're hearing this, maybe it already did come. But as of right now, again, it has not. But they have to make this formal request like, hey, listen, Bill Barr is somebody we're going to bring in to testify. Donald Trump out there just called him dumb, weak, slow-moving, lethargic, gutless, lazy. And pretty like, I guess Donald Trump got a hold of a thesaurus and just started copying and pasting whatever he found on there. But in all seriousness, Chutkan has to do something. These little paltry, half punishments that Engoron has slapped on him, that's not going to stop him. Chutkan, what she's dealing with is worse than what Engoron was dealing with. This is potentially witness intimidation. This is the kind of stuff where if this was a normal criminal trial and the defendant did this, their release would be revoked. Like that would violate the terms of their pretrial release, and they would go sit in jail until the trial. That may be what needs to happen. At the very least, she could give him a weekend in county lockup, maybe just even local lockup down at the police station. But it's about time. That man needs to see the inside of a prison cell, even if it's just for 24 hours. Maybe it'll make him stop, maybe not. And if it doesn't, give him a couple more days to think about it. Because I promise you, you start showing him real consequences for what he's doing, for the court orders that he's violating, the faster you do that, the faster he's going to stop. But if you don't, then he never will. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.